Welcome to the Koso Konnections podcast, where the ancient art of Japanese fermentation science meets modern natural health. Embark with us on a journey of transformation, exploring age-old wellness practices through inspiring discussions, expert advice, and personal stories. Discover how these traditions can revolutionize your health and well-being today.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here with a very lovely lady. Her name is Chrissy, and of course, you all know Karen Monzingo. She's also a very lovely lady. We're here at Lou's Deep Pan Pizza, supposedly from Chicago. I do think they are from Chicago.
I think so,
they?
yeah.
They do make a very heavy-duty type of pizza. We are very honored to have you here today, and we're going to be asking Chrissy some questions, and she's had a journey that is really from a scale of 0 to 10, if 10 being the most hardest, I would say a 9.5. And mainly it's not just about a weight issue or something that she's been trying. She's been in this journey of losing weight, but she also had cancer a few years back. She had a big fight to try to survive. And I'm sure with that came other things, because all cancer patients never really tell you what really goes on. In that morning when you go to the bathroom or you're by yourself, you see things or spot things that are not normal, and it scares you. And then when you go in and you start asking the questions like, why am I having pains here? Nobody can really answer you. And it's a hardship unless you go through that or been with somebody it's hard to understand. Anyway, she's here today, and we're not going to go to that side of the coin right now. We're going to go on the higher side of the coin. I'm going to start off by asking Chrissy about why she came to our company, what was the reason that she came to our company, and maybe give her the opportunity to explain why she's here. And if any of you share these experiences with her, I think that she will be very helpful in your journey and maybe be a positive supporter, which is what you need. When you're all alone at the end of the day, you do need support. So Chrissy, welcome, and thank you very much for joining us, and go ahead and make yourself at home.
Yeah, thank you. I would say it's been a journey. I think it coming to Koso I was just like looking for something to continue my journey. I feel like I've been on a health and a weight loss journey for a long time, but especially since going through cancer. I think it just humanizes you and reminds you that, you know, you're not invincible. You don't necessarily have
Life
next year.
Precious.
Yeah, it definitely woke up a lot of things in me. And so it kind of changed me from like wanting to lose weight to like, be a certain size or like look better to like just wanting to be healthier, feel better, and stop like letting life pass me by, honestly.
Be alive.
Yeah.
Another way to say that. Yeah.
So I feel like I've just been always looking for something. Haven't really found what I was looking for. Tried a lot of things. Never really felt, very different. And then when I was introduced to Koso and actually started taking it, it took me honestly probably a few weeks before I felt different. But I was, pre-diabetic and having increased swelling in organs and stuff, and
pains you never felt before.
Yeah. And then because of my surgery and my cancer, having to have all my hormones removed at an early age in, my late 30s, and having to just be thrown into menopause and made losing weight so much harder. And ever since I've been taking Koso, I've just been
a nightmare.
Feeling better. Yeah, it was. But now I just feel like I'm feeling different inside. I know that my insides are happier just from different tests I've done. But I'm noticing like my cravings are changing. Like I used to always want sweets, like after every single meal. Like something I like needed to have after I ate,
Sure, a little sugar to spice up life. Yeah.
And what I realized, I honestly didn't even realize it until it hit me, but we used to always go to See's Candy and buy this little box of See's Candy, and I would normally eat it in 2 days, all of it, And this last time that I did it,
little, are we talking about?
No, it was little,
okay.
But still, it would be gone in a couple days. And this last time that I went, I realized I had it for over 2 months, and hadn't even finished it. And like,
that's great.
Hadn't even put two and two together, you know, and I
Your
really
sweet
think
tooth is gone now.
It's gone a lot better.
That hormone is telling you, please, please. Yeah.
It's like wanting me to eat more fruits and vegetables. I eat like so
yeah,
much more
my
fresh.
sweets went from chocolate or cookies or whatever to fruit. Like I got some blueberries the other day and the kids and I just like, they were done. Like, whereas normally it would have been something else, ice cream, sweets in that sense. But like your body wants the fruit and you get that same satisfaction. Yeah. Maybe that you wouldn't have gotten.
Yeah, I've been like going and getting a bowl of strawberries like so much now. You know?
And the difference is not eating the strawberries because you feel like you should. I always ate them because I felt like I should. But you're eating them because that's actually what you want to eat. Yeah. Which is really different, I think.
I agree.
The secret to that is Koso is asking for the fruit.
Yeah. I believe that.
Not the sugars, not the artificial flavors. It's asking for the fruit.
Yeah, I believe that for sure.
Well, that's good. I'm happy that your sweet tooth is curtailed. Obviously, for somebody who's gone through a procedure like you have, the last thing you want to do is put all your weight back on. And then that makes, but you also shared with me that we're a diabetic? Pre-diabetic, and now that
and it runs in my family, so like it was kind of just like a matter of time,
which is a big issue. But now you're okay, right? It's resolved.
Wow, so that's big.
And literally just in less than 4 months.
That's great.
For people that are out there that are going, well, I'm not sure. I mean, it sounds too good to be true, and I ask this a lot, both ladies and men alike. If you had a chance to go back in time and look at the mirror and go, this is what I used to look like, and this is where I am today, and have a perspective, an inner perspective about it, and you're talking to yourself on the other side of this recorder, what would you say to Chrissy? That Chrissy, the Chrissy that was before.
Yeah,
what
I wish that I would have started sooner, honestly. I feel like I'm always the biggest skeptic. You know, especially when you've tried a lot of things over a lot of years. Sure. You know, I feel like I'm always a big skeptic, and I honestly just wish I had started sooner, so I wouldn't have maybe had to go through, as many of the years of struggles.
Yeah, what I find on this side of the ocean is that there's a lot of misinformation to get you to try things that really don't make any sense. I mean, from a biblical standpoint of view, Adam and Eve were in a garden eating things, and we've gone from gardens to food in a box that looks nice and that entices you and then makes you addicted to all of those chemicals that are in there. And a lot of it is common sense. I know in Japan, a lot of our Japanese people look at those boxes and they laugh. They go, what could that macaroni and cheese possibly have that cheese and noodles would not have? And I do explain it to them, and they go, oh, that makes sense. I guess that's the difference between an addict and a non-addict. You have to kind of look at it. And so it's not anybody's fault if the chemists are out there and they've formulated things to make you addictive or addicted to it, then it's not your fault. But on the other hand, you should be informed. And I think that's probably what happened to you, is having met Karen, and Karen's going, it works. Because when I first started doing my health talks, this will not all be when I first started doing, I had all these people in the back going, it's hard. Yeah. But I do know how the product works, and I understand what it can do for people. Now I see them, they're like at the front going, tell me more, tell me more, tell me more. You'll get there too. If I could give you any words of encouragement on your journey that you have right now, is don't stop. There's going to come a point where everybody goes, okay, I'm lifetime choice. I mean, 30 some years old, 60 years old, 90 years old. Karen shared with me her mother works out every day, didn't get great results. Finally, she's getting all these great results. So it's not because they didn't do anything like yourself. It's consistency. Correct. So don't stop. Whatever you're doing, whatever is working for you. I mean, I guess I'm an advisor to a certain degree, but listen to advisors that are actually doing it. I find it really quite remarkable. I'm giving you this as my advice. I find that these people that go, okay, well, if you use this shampoo, my hair is going to grow really. And you look at it and go, where's your hair? I mean, I got it. You just did it. I mean, the crew cut looks nice, but so when you look at people, don't judge them by their muscles and their bones. Judge them by their complexion. Judge them by their energy. And then you learn from them. No one person knows everything. Not one doctor knows everything.
Yeah.
But I can tell you one thing, the body is a very, very intricate system and you got to feed it. Feed it good things and you'll have good fingernails, you'll have good hair and you'll live long. Again, all of this is for your advice. Okay?
Well, and I have noticed that like just the last few months, sometimes, you know, when you see yourself in the mirror every day, you don't necessarily notice it. Then I'll go look like at a picture from a few months ago and I'm like, wow, okay. Like I see my eyes again, you know, like my skin is clear. Like my hair is growing good, you know.
Yeah, your hair's gotten really long.
Really long, yeah.
We've had treatments. That's the worst thing for people when they get really thin hair and gets really brittle and you get in the shower in the morning and it's all right there and you go, oh, bye. Nobody likes to wear a hairpiece, so to speak. I'm going to let Curren give you that one last deep question. She's good at it. And let you guys hug afterwards and wish you the very best of luck in your journey. It's always, like I just mentioned to Chelsea on the podcast before, this is a different kind of business. If you're selling accessories, no problem. But when you're selling health, it touches everybody. You talk to a person here, but you're actually touching their husband. You're touching their children. You're touching their grandmother. I've actually talked to people about, like I'm talking to you, and it actually affects their great niece in another country because she has that issue. So it's different. You'll be touching a lot of people. Don't give up. Don't give up. Keep on going. You're doing great. You're doing great. Okay, Curren, all yours.
Yeah, I would say, how has the experience been with you and Vince working this as a couple? Because I know that that's been something that maybe is unique to you guys. I'd love to hear, like, how did that feel? What got him going like, okay, as opposed to like, all right.
It's true. And honestly, it took probably 2.5 to 3 months of me being consistent before he finally was like, okay, let me try.
Like, let me see this back.
Right. Well, and it was like he tried it when I first got it. And he was like, oh, it's not bad. But then he never tried it again. You know?
Right.
And he's
good.
Right. Yeah. Like, doesn't taste bad yet. Yeah. And he's Mr., you know, like gym and bodybuilding and taking 15 vitamins, you know, handfuls. Anyways, so it took him a little bit to like get on board, but I think it was seeing me be consistent and actually feeling different and like him seeing like, oh, wow, she's not going out buying cake all the time or cookies or you know what I mean? Like, so he started seeing changes in me. My blood sugars were changing and he also got diagnosed pre-diabetic.
Wow.
And,
big issue here in this country.
Yep. And so now just in the last few weeks of him being on it, he just got his blood test last month and he already was knocked out. Like knocked out of being
so he's like sold.
Yeah. Yep. At first it was always like, oh, but it's expensive. Oh, but this, but that. But then when he actually looked at like the cost that he was spending on like different supplements and stuff, it really wasn't very different and he was getting better results.
Wow. That's great. I love to hear that.
If you get a chance to tell him, if you broke down every component of that particular bag and went out, let's just say we went out to one of these C stores. Everybody knows who C store is. And you go, oh, this is a great deal. Oh, this is a great deal. Oh, this is this is wonderful. You'd be spending $300-$400. And most of that would not really do anything. That's the trick of this industry is you make it cheap enough and then you go, well, vitamin A is not enough. You need vitamin D. You need oh, okay. So that's $19.99. So you buy vitamin A and you vitamin C. And actually, if you just had a nice, good, healthy apple, you would get everything you need. It's funny.
It's true.
It's funny. So anyway, I want to thank you and the company thanks you for taking the time on a Saturday afternoon. Even though we're having lunch.
Yeah.
And I hope to see you in the near future. I'm not always here in Scottsdale. As you know, most of the time I spend my time in Japan. That's probably my first home. I guess it would be my first home. But when I'm here, I'd like to see you again. We will have other venues to meet.
Yeah.
And then
I was really excited.
And we're going to have lunch here. So you'll have a chance to ask me all those questions. The people go, here we go. Okay. So I want to thank you again and Curren as well, too. And
we're supposed to hug, right?
Well, I was waiting for you two to hug first, and then I get the last because her hubby is right behind me. So I wanted to make sure we're okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Thank you very much, ladies.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.